cardio and the benefits. So in this process, cardio will 100% be used at some point in your program and throughout our collaboration of working together. It's not just something that we use to burn calories, it's also there to make sure that you improve your cardiovascular health, improve your resting heart rate, and over time to increase your life expectancy, which is what it's all about. So I will be ruthless and say that you've just got to suck it up and get on with it. Learn to ignore your emotions and just do it. I've done this and continue to use cardio machines, and I feel great for it. So if you're in a bulk, if you're in a cut, you will be, continuing to do cardio. It's there for overall health, but in a calorie deficit, we obviously increase the amount of minutes that you do, the intensity, etc. So I want you to look at cardio in a totally different way. So every step that you take is towards the end goal of your physique and mental well-being. So look at pain in a totally different way and channel it into a positive outcome. So it is also great for recovery. The main focus really is to improve your life expectancy, to become healthier, but it's great for recovery as well after your workouts because it's going to help push blood around your system and get rid of waste products that's produced when you're doing your resistance training sessions. So, cardio machines that you can use. So there is a long list, but there are plenty of cardio machines that you'll be able to use in this process. The main ones are the treadmill and the Stairmaster, which I will at some point ask you to use as a tool to burn more calories, but it's definitely going to be a warm-up before you do a workout. I think it's so essential to warm up properly, get the blood flowing before you go into a workout. I always think to myself, I like to get a little bit of a droplet of sweat before I go into a session as a minimum. Then I know I'm ready and I can really start, at 110% and bring the right intensity. So the number of machines is quite long, and I'll go through a couple of the benefits as well. So Stairmaster, I want you to slowly build the levels up every 30 seconds to 60 seconds and find that level that's challenging but still manageable. Even play around with the levels. So sometimes hard for 60 seconds and then some easy for 60 seconds. With the Stairmaster, there's different brands, so just be aware that, one level might be different to another if it's a different branded Stairmaster. Really good piece of machinery that I use to test myself sometimes and really get a good sweat on. The second one is the obvious one that everyone knows is the treadmill. So always put it at an incline on the treadmill. It is a great tool to make it harder and more challenging. So I always say make sure it's a fast-paced walk on a slight incline or a medium range incline. So normally I train at Ultraflex Seacroft and it is around about 10 to 12% incline. So you take it as whatever is challenging for you. So you've got the bike, so keep it at a steady pace. The top tip at the bottom, I'll go through about the heart rate and where it needs to be, but make sure it's at a steady pace for the bike. And then you've got, there's one that I've forgotten actually. So you've got row machine, you've got the ski erg, but you've also got the assault bike. So you can use that, but don't go hell for leather. Just do a nice normal pace until you're ready to go into your session. But when it comes to cardio, these are the options that we've got. So there's loads to choose from, and I don't think you'll struggle to, whatever gym that you're working at, you'll be able to use one of these. So top tip, always try and keep your heart rate around, I'd say 115 to 120 plus. So this will ensure that you're in the optimum range for your body to be using stored energy, so which is body fat, to help with the calorie deficit process or stay generally fit and healthy. Now, obviously, if we want to test ourselves, right, let's get your heart rate to 130 plus, 140 plus, and so on. So next slide is cardio. When should you do it? Now, it's different for everybody, but there's always a lot of questions around the topic of cardio in general. Should it be fasted cardio? Should it be post-workout? Quite simply, in my kind of terminology, it doesn't matter. Now, there's research for and there's research against before and after a workout. It does not matter. As long as you are moving, you are burning calories. So you put your cardio in where you can consistently do your cardio. There's no point saying you're going to do your cardio fasted if your gym opens at 6 a.m. and you've got to be in at work at 6 a.m. because you won't be able to get the cardio done. So put your cardio in wherever you want in your day. So if it means doing, 2 sessions, so a workout with a warm-up and then cardio second, later on in the day, let's do it. If you can't do that, try and cram it in together. But we'll work around that. So if fasted cardio is going to work best for you, then do it fasted. If it's post-workout that works best for you, do it post-workout. If you're having your training and your cardio completely separate, works and is aligning with your family and work commitments, just do it that way. There is no specific order, and place it should be done other than what's going to work for you. So that's just plain and simple. Don't overcomplicate it. If you can do the cardio, do it what suits you as and when. So moving on to the benefits of cardio. There's a long list, but to improve your resting heart rate, this is a big one. So over time, this is a great way to help bring your resting heart rate down, and that's going to allow your heart to beat less times per minute to pump blood around your body, putting less stress on your heart. So, if your average resting heart rate is 65 and over the course of 3 months, you bring it down to 55, your heart has, taken 10 beats off per minute to blood around your body. Can't get my words out. So 10 beats in a minute is a lot. Going from 65 to 55, that's massive. So, when your body's at rest, whilst you're asleep, basically, it's beating less to get the blood around your body, which is, when you think about that in terms of the human body, it's pretty amazing. So that's the first one, which is a massive one for me. So the second one, to increase your life expectancy over time. In general, if you look after your cardiovascular health, it will improve and reduce the risk of becoming weaker as we get older. So always remember that it's increasing your life expectancy, but you want to be fitter and stronger when you're older as well. It's not just to lose weight. It's there to help you in, how should I put it, further life. So 10 years, 20 years down the line. The third one is help improve your mood. So there's no feeling like it after a workout and cardio session. You've got blood pumping around your body and you feel on top of the world after releasing all of the endorphins. So when you go for a run, when you finish your workout, when you do your cardio, when you step off that treadmill or Stairmaster, you will feel amazing. But at the time you'll be like, oh my fucking God, this is horrible. But it's not. Once you've finished, you feel great. You go to the gym, your partner, your family, your friends are like, God, I see a big difference in you. And that's just from moving more and getting fitter and stronger. So this one is a big one. So if you're under a lot of stress through work, through family, relationships, whatever it may be, it's there to reduce stress. So exercising in general is one of the best antidepressants, but also a stress reliever. So if you're feeling stressed, go to the gym, take your anger out, any emotion, use the fuel in your cardio and your resistance training sessions. And then last but not least, it's great for recovery after your workout. So once again, helping pump blood around your body will help remove waste and reduce lactic acid. So very simple one at the end. So final message is when it comes to cardio, just be ruthless with it. So if you're going through a lot of stress at the moment, if you're anxious, if you're depressed, if you've got emotions running everywhere, you're angry, you're frustrated, etc., be ruthless with your cardio, because exercise, and cardio included with it, is such a great antidepressant and a tool to actually overcome everything that you're going through in life, and it's just going to help you overall with your fitness and your health. And then the second bullet point: if you're tired, get it in. Not in the mood, get it in. You will thank yourself for it later down the line. I can put my house and car on it. I always do it. I do my warm-ups, I do my cool downs, and I've done it for years, and I feel good after and before. And the last one: be disciplined even when you don't feel like it. Now, I'm not motivated all the time, but it boils down to discipline. And if we've got that goal set in place, if we really want to achieve it and feel your best, cardio is part of the process. And I don't want you to look at it as a chore. I want you to look at it as every single step that you take on that Stairmaster or incline treadmill walk is you getting closer towards your goal. But apart from that, I hope you've enjoyed this slideshow to give you a better understanding of cardio as a whole, the benefits and everything that comes along with it.